Hey, mate. Oh, he's got no gloves on. He's got no gloves on. And look at this. Framing, mate, I cannot see your back foot, I cannot see your front foot. And guys, I'm going to tell you how you can submit a video for me to review on this channel in a little bit. But when you are selling me them, I need to have better frames than this. I need to be able to see you. Now this guy's thrown that 1-2, it's not too bad. Now he's putting some head movement in after the punches, which I like. We should be working on defense when we're on the bag. So yeah, not bad with the head movement, mate. I'm a fan of that. And you're bringing your hands back to your face after each punch. So yeah, that's good as well. Now I'm not mad at his form, but I am mad at the bloody frame. When you send me your videos, I need to be better than this. Miles Brown. Oh, look at him. He likes looking at himself in the mirror with them big old legs. There he's on the jab. Not bad form, I'm not mad at the form. Good shadow boxing. I would like to see some defense. Everything's offense right now. He's keeping his feet apart, which is perfect. Keeping your feet apart all the time when you move. Throwing some nice combos. Yeah, I'm not mad at Miles. I would like to see him facing me though, submitting a video to me. I can only see you from one side. So when you submit your videos, make sure you send me videos so I can see your face. Like what he's doing right now. Stops to scratch his eyeball. Got some sweat in his eye, I think. Ooh, big uppercut from Miles. Oh, there's a nice fast combination. Well done, Miles. Mate, what's this, man? What are you doing here? What are you doing? You're just trying to get a good workout. Look, you're getting really excited, throwing a million punches. But there's some things that you can do, and I'm going to tell you, which will help you a lot. Now, before I start talking about what I'm going to help you with, let's talk about the things that you're doing that's absolutely terrible. First thing is you're throwing a million punches. Why are you throwing a million punches? Unless you want to get really fit, and that's all you're training for, throw a million punches, mate. If you want to get better, which I'm guessing you're sending me this video to get tips to get better, then stop throwing a million punches, mate. Now, another thing, what we do right here, watch this. If someone threw a left hook at you, what's going to happen? Boom, boom, right? Your chin's way too high. If you've got your chin up in the air like this, you're not using these neck muscles to protect it. You're going to be really weak compared to if you've got your chin down, your neck muscles are engaged, and also if you've got your chin down, a smaller target, less chance of you getting hit. Now you're throwing a wild hook right there, and then you push the bag, mate, you're throwing a million punches at once. Now that was very good. Whoa, I never expected that. Watch this. Jab, slip inside, right hand by your face. Lovely lead hook to the body, like perfect. Brings it back, lead hook to the head. That was so nice, mate. This tells me that you've got... Brings it back, lead by your face. Lovely lead hook to the body, like perfect. Brings it back, lead hook to the head. That was so nice, mate. This tells me that you've got potential. Like, that's the sort of boxing that you should be doing. We should all be doing. I'm impressed with that. Oh, no. I spoke too soon. Did you see what he did after that? Watch this again. Throws that perfect lead hook to the body, lead hook to the head, and I'm impressed. Then watch what happens. Mate, why did you spoil it all? You were doing good for a little bit. Oh, look, there's the chin up again. There's the chin up. Oh, what was that? Chin up, touch the bag. Come on, my son. Chin up again. Throwing them million punches. Now what? Mate, just stopping for a breather. I'm not surprised you're tired, mate. You've threw 579 punches in 30 seconds. Ah. Already, I see a couple of terrible things in this video. Let's start this video off again. So you see what he's throwing. He's throwing a rear uppercut, but he's landing with the palm of his hand. And then from there, throws a rear hook and slips, brings his feet together. Then what he does is crosses his feet over in this position right here. I'm talking 3 seconds of your submission. I'm seeing 3 different mistakes. Let's see what else he's doing wrong. All right. So throw that 1-2. There's that double uppercut hook again. But one big thing that you're doing incorrectly, mate, is your weight distribution. You've got your weight well over on your front foot. Look at this position here. You've got your weight too far forward on your front foot. Now, when you're doing that, you can't throw good combinations, have good balance. Another crazy thing you've just done with your feet there, which I'm seeing a lot on social media, people doing this, but I don't know why. Here it is, watch this. Moving to your right, with your left foot first. If you're stepping to your right and stepping with your left foot first, you're crossing your feet, as we can see here, and this is not putting you in a position to be able to throw any punches. If you move to your right and you move your right foot first, you will always be able to throw punches, be in that great position. But no, you're crossing your feet, and then you're throwing that little bad double jab, mate. And we can see again, your weight is over your front feet, and your feet is together, which is giving you even worse balance. Now, if you're watching this, can you tell me what punch this guy throws here? Watch this. Here it is. This is a cross, right? If you're throwing a cross and your arm is bent like this, you're not getting any power in that punch, which we can see here. If you are going to throw a straight punch, it needs to be straight. Let me show you. I'm going to zoom my camera out, move me bloody chair out of the way. So if we're throwing that punch, our arm is bent like this, we're not getting power in it. When you're throwing that cross, it needs to be fully extending like this. If you're doing this, turning your hips without your weight on your front foot like that, the power will increase by 50%, mate. Just by doing this rather than this. So when you're doing that, make sure you're fully extending, turning your hips, transferring your weight, and you will see a huge difference in that punch, my friend. Now, what I want to do for you is give you my Heavy Bag Boxing Academy. This is a program which is going to help improve everything in your boxing form, give you the drills to work on the heavy bag. And then what I want you to do, mate, is send me a video after you've been using this program, and I'll review it on this channel, and we'll see a massive difference. So you're going to get the Heavy Bag Boxing Academy for totally free. Oh, mate, what is this? You're sending me this to review? Do you realize what I'm about to say to you right now? That is awful, my friend. Awful. Look at these. What is this? Look where your head is, mate. Look where your head is. All right, let's just get realistic for a second now. I've got an 11-year-old daughter. If you were punching my 11-year-old daughter like this, you'd be laughing, mate. It's doing absolutely nothing. Now, that being said, when you are whipping in the shots, the good, like here, boom, a little right hook the body, boom, left hook, boom, boom, boom. So you've got speed and explosiveness. It's just these. Right now, if we're in a fight and you're tapping like this, ba, 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 right? What am I going to do? I'm going to smash you in the head. But if you were throwing ba, 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 and then come with the head, ba, like on the video here on the screen, this, my friend, would be way better, because if you are blasting in these body shots, I can't punch you. I've got to protect my body, and it's when I protect my body, that's when you come up with the head. I can actually see that you've got some potential from this, even though the pitter-patter shots and the position of them is terrible. So I'm going to send you my Heavy Bag Boxing Academy, and I 100% guarantee you, do what's on the Heavy Bag Boxing Academy, and you won't be doing any more of this crap that I'm seeing right now, but you will be improving. And also, the link to the Heavy Bag Boxing Academy is below. So we got John up next in his garage, getting his gloves on. First question is, what the hell is this hanging from there? It looks like a headphone, but you've got your headphones on. Wait, have you got your headphones on and that wire's not even plugged in? Are you listening to no music? Are you putting your headphones on for fashion, mate? What's that about? All right, let's get the boxing. Oh, John's got this man strength. Now, I've got quite a few things to say to my friend John here. So, I can see you've got strength, but you are pushing your punches. Look, pushing. It's a pushing your punches. This is some old school boxing training. The bag looks really heavy. I wouldn't be surprised if it's full of sand, but you're pushing them. Now look at the position you're in right here. You've got way too much weight on your front foot, which is not helping you get your power into them punches. Here we go again, son. Here we go again. Let me zoom out with that. If you are here, like you're doing right now, you're putting too much weight on this front foot. You can't throw combinations from here. Just look at you on the screen right now. You're like this. Now, think about this. If you've got your weight centraled, like this, that line in between your feet, now rather than my straight punches, what you can see right now, your lead hands like this, if I can throw it like this and turn into that punch, ba, 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 when I'm hitting the heavy bag, just imagine how much better you're going to be. You need to give yourself some space, mate. You're not giving yourself any space right now on there. So if you give yourself some space, you're going to be way better. I can see you've got strength in them punches, but you're just not using it. Look there, you're falling over. That bag is a very heavy bag, I can see that. Now, if you miss that bag, you would probably fall over. Now, to be honest, if I try to do what you're doing right now, I couldn't do it. It's so difficult. Now, if you're just wanting to train to get fit, I think because you're punching hard with every punch, you will do that. But if you want to get better, mate, you need to really train for good form. Like if you look at your jab here, to throw a perfect jab, you need to fully extend your arm. So rather than here, which we can see on the screen, there, boom, boom. If you're fully extended, not only will it look way better, but you're going to get more speed and power in that punch. So stay relaxed, mate. Stop leaning forward. Fully extend your arms. Enjoy my Heavy Bag Boxing Academy, which I'm going to send you for free as well, because it'll really benefit you. And keep training. So we got Joe here. Joe's sending me an 18-second video. Absolutely no footwork. Mate, what was that? That was the worst uppercut I've ever seen in my whole entire life. Let me see this again. So he's throwing that 1-2. Watch this. Like a little dip. What's that, mate? What's that? Looks like he's going to punch himself in the face. Then the rear hook after that. Mate, you have done absolutely no footwork in this video. So for that, I'm going to send you my Boxing Footwork Academy for totally free. This has got tons of drills that you can do at home or in a gym that will 100% help you in your overall boxing ability. Now we've got guys out in the yard here fighting. I don't know which one I should be reviewing. Oh, mate, what was that? I seen that coming from here in Australia. Watch this. This hook. You come in range, this lead hand. Then, whoa, you throw it. Wow. Actually, I was going to say that's miles away, but your guy here kind of come forward into it. He still got out the way of it because it was a wild punch, but he shouldn't have come forward and that would have missed by a mile. And there's another one. What was that, mate? What was that? See that? Miles away. Now your guy's just counting him with a nice little jab at the top of the head. Now watch what happens with your stance. So you're here, you're facing him, but you're starting to go, he's moving around the side, but your feet are staying static. So you need to get your back foot pivoted around here right now to get in front of him to be able to throw straight punches. But you don't. Look, you're keeping your back foot here, which is putting you even more off balance. Then all of a sudden you're in the southpaw stance before you know it, because you haven't moved your feet. Or you're trying to box in the southpaw stance, but you can't even box in orthodox stance. Guys, I get asked all the time about this. Should I be switch hitting? No, mate. You should get really good at one stance, whether it is orthodox or southpaw. Get really good at one, and then if you want to try and switch, but no, I wouldn't really recommend it. Some people can do it, but nah, mate. What I am going to do for these two guys, though, is send them both my Footwork Boxing Academy, which will really help them get better at boxing and fix them bloody feet. First question, what the hell is this sticking up from the roof there, mate? What is that? All right, boxing pretty good. You've got your feet apart, which is perfect, which we need to keep. Boxing Academy, which will really help them get better at boxing and fix them bloody feet. First question, what the hell is this sticking up from the roof there, mate? What is that? All right, boxing pretty good. You've got your feet apart, which is perfect, which we need to keep our feet apart at all times to be able to throw punches. I'm impressed with the footwork, mate. I really am. Oh, I'm not a fan of this. And we see this sort of stuff on social media all the time. It's like a little shuffle step. And I'm really not a fan of it. If you watch it here again, so we go from there. It's like you're stepping your back foot to the side, coming really square on. I'm just not a fan of this. I see some top coaches teaching this, but yeah, for me, nah, mate. Other than that, mate, I think this is really good and I'm impressed. Apart from that uppercut, you're really square on. Again, the person's here in front of you. If you do that, like, yeah, it's not good. We got Joseph here on the bag. Now, this is a nice video to watch. I can see the form, I can see the full feet, I can see the punches, the bag. This guy's got some speed. I haven't got much to really complain about this guy. Joseph's looking good, mate. Got fast hands, leading off for that hook. I would like to see a little bit of feint, a little bit more thinking about it. But no, overall, my guy here is the best guy in the video. Wouldn't you agree? Very, very professional rookie, he says. Is this another one who's speeding his video up to make him look faster? Did you see how fast he moved back there? Watch this. That's like, yeah. I'm thinking this guy sped his video up. I don't know why, because his form looks pretty good, even though I can't see his feet. Hands are up. Yeah, I feel like this is speeded up. Let me know in the comments below. As much speeded his video up. Other than that, you've got good form, mate. Just don't speed your bloody videos up when you send me them. So we got Mush here. Mate. How can you box with flip-flops on? What's that about, mate? Huh? You get some shoes on. Actually, if you've got no shoes, wear no shoes. But flip-flops, you're looking to get injured. Now, other than that, let's have a look at your boxing form. This is a 14-second video, so it's hard to, really review this. Now, I would like you to slow it down and focus on form. Right now, you're trying to punch really fast with both hands. It's compromising on your form. Like, you're not turning your hips when you're throwing that right hand because you're looking for speed. See there? Look at the position of your hands, like they're kind of out like this. But if you were slowing it down and working on form and really rotating, it would be way better than that. You've got potential, my friend, but you'll be way better if you wear some bloody shoes. Okay, I think you can see that yourself, right? What I'm about to say. But before I see exactly what this guy needs to be working on, which there is a few things, but also some good things as well. I want to say, if you want to send me a video for me to review, click the link below this video for the instructions how to submit a video. And when you are submitting the video, mate, make sure the videos is better than all of these. Or worse, because if they're worse, I'll be able to make more fun of you and it'll be more entertaining and more fun for me. Okay, so back to this guy. So if you see the first combination that our guy throws here, he throws a jab, a wild backhand hook. Now, he's a southpaw, so it's his left hand, but I'm not too mad at that hook. What is the bad thing is this. It's a lead hook to the body when you're in range. It's sloppy and it's too long. Then from there, he winds it back up to here and then throws it to the head. And from here, he winds it back up again, goes to the head again, winds it back up again, to the body again, winds it back up again, to the head again. So it's like 4 hooks coming from like this, right? Which, I mean, I think you don't have to explain exactly why that's not good. But then the guy is throwing some pretty nice straight punches here. Boom, boom. That's a nice left hand. If you watch it again, good, hands come back to the face. And again, bringing the hands up. So he's got some good straight shots. It's the hooks that's getting wild. And then we get a little bit sloppy again when we're inside here. Oh, mate, what you got that on your face for? Eh? Is your boxing that bad? You're embarrassed and you want to, hide it? What's that all about? Eh? Let's have a look at this form. So you've got a jab. Now, one thing that you've just done there, I see a lot of novice boxers doing this. Watch what happens with his right foot when he throws his right hand here. Watch. He's throwing it and he's sliding his right foot back. You should not do this because now, look, he can't turn his hip. If he kept his foot out here, that's giving him the right amount of space in between his legs to be able to really rotate his hip, fully extend the arm and get some power in the punch. Uppercut hooks, nice. But yeah, I mean, I just can't take you serious with that thing on your face. Now that was sloppy there. What's your position of the hands with the hook? So you throw that uppercut and then you throw a hook and look where the hook comes. It's like you're throwing the uppercut and the hook's like coming down like this. That is just removing any power that you might have had in that punch because you're like coming down with it. You need to go through the target, my friend. So we've got Muhammad here. Let me see what we got here. Outside, nice jab. The coach should be standing orthodox if he's on the mitts. His mitt work is off. But I'm not going to be rating the coach. I'm rating the boxer right now. Now, he's looking pretty good. Good form. But I see a mistake here. You've thrown that 1-2 hook and you've got your weight on your front foot. To get power in the hook, you need to transfer the weight from the front foot to the back foot. When you do this, this is what gets power in that punch. And then what you do is this. Straight after you throw that hook, you're in a terrible position with your feet. Look how close your feet are together. Do you think you've got good balance here? Do you think you can throw a punch here? No, mate, you can't. So if you want me to review your video, you can click here and I'll tell you exactly how to do it. And also, if you thought these guys were bad, you need to click here and watch this video next. Because this guy's edited these videos to make them look better. Now, this guy has got lots of potential. He can fight. I don't want to see it. Oh, mate, he's just farted on us. You're going to get knocked out. Come on, mate. Oh, you sent that in for me to review? That's terrible. Oh, not another one. I'm going to be doing education pro. So we've got Nia Brown here. Look at this footage. It looks like it's been shot on a Nokia 30. All right, let's have a look at this training. So it's hard to see because of the footage. And if you send me your videos, which I'll tell you how to do that in a minute, make sure you send them where I can see your full body and see your full form. I don't want to see it. Oh, mate, he's just farted on us. I've got a feeling, look, now, I think he's just farting on us, mate. Yeah, no more reviewing of this video, Nia. Sorry, mate. Okay, we got Adam here. Just looking at this screenshot right now, I'm not very impressed. Look at the right hands down. He's got no bloody gloves on. Let's have a look at this.
Let's go.
Yeah. Right. Great. Love it. First thing I want to say is wear gloves, mate. you're not going to toughen your hands up by not wearing gloves. In fact, you could do the opposite. You could damage your hand and it could prevent you from boxing training. Next thing I want to say is, look where your rear hand is. You threw 1-2 and you brought your hand right down here. If we're in the ring, mate, you're getting slapped with a left hook across the face. Yeah, I said slap because I'll give you just a little. So, mate, keep that bloody right hand up. Non-punching hand by the face at all times. Loving the right hooks there, mate. Yeah, I see you blasting that right hook. Oh, mate, is that not hurting your hands? It's hurting my hands watching this. I see you've got a bit of power there. Now, another thing that you're doing wrong, mate, is your chin positioning. You don't realise that you're doing this because all you're focused on right now is punching. Look where your chin is and look where your left hand is. If your left hand's down and your chin's up, you're wide open for an overhand right. Boom, blasting on the face. And then look where your rear hand's coming when you're jabbing. We call this in boxing firing the bow and arrow. Look, you're doing exactly that. Look at that. This is boxing, not bloody firing bow and arrows, mate. Yeah, I think I've given you too much crap. But because this video is so bad, you're going to be a winner of my Heavy Bag Boxing Academy program worth $150. And mate, keep them bloody hands up for fuck's sake. So who we got here? Looks like he's in some sort of dormitory. Fast hands, southpaw. Let's have a little look at that 1-2. Now look where your left hand's coming down after you threw it. You're trying to punch too fast. If you can't do something correct slowly, you're never going to be able to do it correct fast. So rather than trying to just look for speed all the time, which I know that's what we want to do, we want to punch fast, but it's going to make you develop bad habits by doing that. Like, watch your left hook here. It's coming down from your chest area, then it's coming round the face, which is nice if we're street fighting, but now look where it's went. It's coming round to the head, but then it's coming down. So if your punch is coming around and down like that, that means your powers went that way. We don't want the power to go that way. We want the power to go this way. It's a hook, so it needs to go through the target like this, not like this, right? So if you look at your positioning right there, so not only have you compromised the power of the punch, but you've put yourself in a position right here where you can't throw any punches and come back with a counter punch. You're off balance. Then from there, you do a left uppercut. The left uppercut's actually not too bad. You know, you're turning your hips, you've got your right hand up by your face, actually bring your hand back down, which is leaving you open. But yeah, I'm not mad at that. So yes, mate, what you need to be practicing on is doing the correct thing slowly before you try to do it really fast. So here we've got Trung. Oh, in a cage, an MMA cage. I don't know which one he is. So we've got one guy. Hey, look at that. That is awful, mate. That is terrible. What are you doing? Can you think of a worse position to be in than what this guy is right here? I mean, this guy's not in the best position. That guy is open for any punch that you want to throw because he's looking down at the floor. You never want to take your eyes off the person in front of you. And again, look, what are you doing? Look at that. Look at that. That's even a worse position right there. Now, this guy, if he had his feet right, he could throw a great right hand and smash him right on the side of the head, just like this one right here. And he could hit him straight away with that right hand. Now, the guy in the green, he's throwing his punches and they're way too short. He's like trying to miss with this punch. So maybe he's afraid of the other guy, or I don't know what they're doing. Yeah, this is absolutely terrible, boys, I'm afraid. But because it's terrible, I'm going to be giving you both the Boxing Footwork Academy, which is worth $150. Yeah, this video is going to get expensive. So we've got Durgan here on the bag. Oh, I've got some things to say to Durgan. But before I do, I just want to say to you, do you want me to review one of your boxing training videos on my YouTube channel and give you some constructive feedback? Well, if so, there's a link below this video. You can click that and it'll tell you how to send me your video. And also, if you can leave a comment on this video telling me you've submitted your video, or leave a comment telling me that you enjoyed this video and you want more videos like this, I would love to hear from you. Now back to Durgan. So Durgan, here we go, my friend. You threw that jab. You've stayed in range, but you've brought your hand right down. Now I can see you've done a slight lean back like a Philly shell, but look at the distance you're in between you and the bag. If this was an opponent, you're in arm's length, he can smash you with the right hand. Moving on a little bit more. You've done it again, but this time you've threw the jab and you've kind of leaned him forward with the arm down. Now for the Philly shell to work, you need to put your weight on the back foot. You can't come forward with the Philly shell because now you're just in range to get hit with that overhand right. I like how you've got your chin down, to be fair. That's good. I like how you're feinting. You're throwing some hard punches. But again, mate, you throw that hook. Look where you are. You're way too close to have that arm down. Now, you might be thinking,
Well, Tony, I'm not spawn. I'm just on the heavy bag. What does it matter if I'm bringing my hands down here?
well, it matters a lot, my friend, because what's going to happen? You're developing bad habits right now. If you are ever getting in the ring and you're doing this, you're going to get smashed by overhand right. If you're not ever going to get in the ring and you're doing this, that is fine, unless you're sending videos to me and I'm going to make fun of you in front of millions of people, right? But I tell you what though, mate, one thing I am not mad at you about, right? What you're doing, you're working on your defense on the heavy bag, which a lot of people forget about defense. Even though your defense is not great right now, because you're in range, if you were out of range, it would be way better. But because you're working on defense on the bag, you know, props to you for that, because people forget about that. And you're moving your head as well. What I'm going to do for you, Drugam, is your name, I think you pronounce it. I'm going to give you the Heavy Bag Boxing Academy worth $150 for submitting your video, my friend. And this Heavy Bag Academy is full of different drills and techniques that you can use when you're on the bag. The link for that's below as well. Let's have a look at Tyler. Oh, Tyler's got that height and that leverage, that Tommy Hearn style, where I can see straight away this guy can punch hard for being a lanky type of guy. His legs look a lot longer than the top of his body. I don't know if you are recording this on an iPhone, you know, when you zoom right out, but look at the size of them legs compared to the top of your body. All right, back into your boxing, mate. Yeah, I'm liking it. You've got a solid jab. That's a nice 1-2 hook to the body. Let me see that one more time. Yeah, lovely 1-2 hook to the body. I'm a fan of that. Lovely solid jab. You're on your toes. You're keeping your feet apart. Yeah, good, good. If I can give any feedback at all, it would be a little bit more feinting in between. But mate, this is solid. This is very good work. You're doing a lot of things that I teach on my videos on this YouTube channel, so good work for you, mate. You're miles away. Guys, when you're submitting these videos, make sure I can bloody see them. Nice jab. Triple jab. Nice. And then I see a mistake straight away. And this is something that so many people do when they're boxing training. Are you doing this? Watch this. Throws a nice triple jab, 1, 2, 3. Slips out the way, which is great. You should be throwing them punches and then thinking about your defense after. Then he even jabs out, moves out. But look at this. You see what I'm seeing right here, ladies and gentlemen? What I really don't like is that front foot right there. Now watch again. Here. Terrible position to be in. You can't throw punches from this position right here. And if someone attacks you from this position here, it's not going to be good. But what I do like there is a nice little feint up. See, he feints high with that left hand. Does his little dance again where